Alrighty, welcome back guys. From those of you that have watched my content before, you would know that my name is Brody. For those of you that haven't, welcome. I'm Brody, I'm 27 years old. I'm from Western Australia, Perth. And for the past 12 months, I've been working online full-time in the high ticket sales space, digital product space. And yeah, I just wanted to, it's been a while since I've posted a video, so I wanted to just jump on and yeah, just touch base with you guys and just speak about something that's been on my mind and speak about something that I have struggled with and that I have had to overcome over the past 12 to 18 months. Because I know a lot of you guys are obviously following me because you would like to start making money online as well. You want to be able to work remotely, work in your own terms, travel while earning. And this is just something that I have struggled with and had to overcome, and I feel like I am, I'm able to speak on it now because I have overcome that challenge. And if a few of you guys have already started trying to make money online, you probably already understand that it is not a walk in the park. It is quite difficult, especially at the start. You may not be seeing the results you hope for after the first month or so, or even the first 3 or 4 months. And that's understandable because I've been in that position before, and it can be tough. But the thing that I've had to overcome is focusing on the input and not the outcome. And what I mean by that is focusing on what you know you need to do day to day to be working towards those goals, even though you may not be seeing the results as of yet that you want to be seeing. It is very easy to get down on yourself if you're not seeing any results, you're not making any money. It's very easy to get down and let your input drop, which ultimately is not going to lead to success and is not going to lead to the results that you're after. So one thing I've had to learn to be better at and to do is to just focus on exactly what I know I need to do, whether that be scripting content, filming content, editing content, doing role plays with students to get better at my sales skills, jumping on coaching sessions, watching YouTube videos. I need to focus on the things that I know are going to make me better, regardless of if I've made any money for the last month or at all for that matter. Because even now, some weeks I might make $5,000 or $6,000, and then for the next 2 weeks I might not make any money, or I might make like $1,000. And if I didn't focus solely on the input and I was just worried about those results, I would get down, I would probably stop putting in as much effort, and I'd be like, fuck, is this going to work out? But shifting my focus to, right, what do I need to do to get myself back to the position that I was? What do I need to do to make sure that I put myself in the best position to see those results again? And the way you can do this is by simply planning out your days the day before, or planning out your entire week for the week ahead. For example, write yourself a to-do list the night before. That way you wake up in the morning, regardless of if you've made any money, and you go from the top and you just work your way through the to-do list. And by the end of the day, you've done everything that you needed to do to put yourself in the best position to see success, regardless of if you're making any money or not. And this might not allow you to see results overnight, but over weeks, over months at a time, if you do this every single day and you're consistent every single day, you will see the results you're after. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. It is just when you let it get to you that you're not seeing the results, and you get down and you drop off, you miss a day here and there, you lose your momentum, you lose your consistency. And let's be real, consistency is absolutely everything with online business. In fact, consistency is absolutely everything with anything in life. Going to the gym, your job, anything, your diet, anything. Consistency is going to be the most important aspect of absolutely anything in life, and I stand by that, and I always will stand by that. And I know it can be difficult to make this mindset shift because, working as a tradie or working a regular 9-to-5 job, it kind of trains you to be the opposite. Like, you're going to work, it doesn't really matter how much effort you put in, you're getting paid regardless, you're on an hourly rate, and at the end of that week, you're going to get your $1,000 or your $1,500, regardless of how much effort you put in. So it kind of subconsciously trains your brain to have the opposite mindset of what I'm trying to teach you today, which is not good, which I I struggled with a lot at the very start because I'd been doing that for 8 or 9 years, and it was just the way my brain had been trained to think. But after a few months of working for myself, I realized, look, I don't get paid regardless of my effort anymore. I need to put in maximum effort all the time because my income is now based off my effort and my input. So I need to just make sure I am putting in maximum input every single day. Consistency compounds and the results will come. And also, I know if you guys are just getting started, you will obviously still be working your job, which I understand it can be tough. I've been there. I was working out in FIFO when I first got started as well. But this is also why it's very important to make a to-do list, plan your day out the day before. That way, you go to work for 8 to 10 hours and then you knock off. And if you haven't got a to-do list, you'll be like a headless chook. You're like, oh, I need to do something. I need to work on something, but you don't know what to do. That is why it is important if you have that to-do list the day before, you get home from work, you look at it, you know exactly what you need to do, and you can just do it. Rather than just being like a headless chook, all scrambled brain, fucking what do I need to do, what do I need to do? You've got it in front of you, you know exactly what you need to do, and you can just do it. So yeah, time management is very important in the early stages because obviously you do not have an entire day to do things like I do now. And I still struggle to fit everything into my day. But especially when you're still working, you do need to manage your time wisely and don't be wasting time doing shit that is not serving you. Like, for example, doom scrolling, Netflix, gaming, going to the pub with your mates and having a beer. All that stuff is well and good, but is it really serving you? Is it really going to be what's going to get you to your goals? If I guarantee if you cut all those useless things out that are not serving you, you will see results and you will hit your goals a hell of a lot sooner than what you would if you just kept going through the motions and doing all those, those useless things that really serve you no purpose. They might make you feel good for a little bit, give you a bit of a dopamine hit, but realistically, they're not serving you. Cut those things out. Start managing your time wisely, using the time you do have wisely, and you can be out of your job a lot quicker than you may expect. Because I guarantee if you start doing all the right things, you'll be amazed at the results that are possible. And all of a sudden you could be handing your resignation letter into your boss within a month or so and beforehand you didn't even know anything about it. So yeah, that's just my little piece of advice for today. If you got any more questions, you can message me on Instagram. _Brody White is my main account. And yeah, I can answer any questions that you guys have. If you are struggling with anything, like I said, hit me up and I can have a chat, help you in any way I possibly can. And yeah, thanks for listening and I'll see you another time.